struggle. But I learned in my life there's no growth without struggle. I wish that when I got into the real estate business, we had star power. I wish we had Howard Brinton. I wish we had the star power. That doesn't mean your struggle's over. It means you're going to have a helping hand with your struggle if you make use of it. And the question in my mind is, will you make use of it? I've got a final story I want to share with you before I get kicked off the stage. One of my favorite stories. A young man goes back to his hometown. He's 40 years of age. There was a time in my life when I thought 40 was ancient. I changed my mind. He hadn't been there for 20 years. He found his place where he was raised with his siblings. And the place was abandoned, overgrown with weeds, boarded up. But he'd come a long way. He wanted to get inside this home. So he tore off the boarding on what used to be the dining room, climbed inside, and as his eyes got accustomed to the gloom, he noticed 4 wooden chairs, a wooden table, covered with dust in the middle of the dining room. He said, that's where I had my meals with my brothers and sisters. And then he noticed an old jacket, a tweed jacket on a chair. And he picked up the jacket, he dusted it off, and he looked at it, that's my jacket. Now he hadn't worn the jacket for 20 years, he tried it on, it still fit. He'd been going to the gym, he was very pleased with himself. He put his hands in his pockets, and he found a claim check for a pair of shoes he put in a repair shop 20 years previously. I wonder if that old cowboy is still alive. I wonder if the repair shop is even open. Well, curiosity, he goes down to the village, it's still there. Duct tape holding the windows together, paint peeling from the walls. He opens the door, a little bell jingles, he's inside, and there's the old cobbler. He's now bent over with arthritis. A little like Howard, Mr. Brinton. And he's struggling. He has the glasses on the end of his nose, a beard, an old leather apron. He's stumbling around, and the young man's going to have some fun with him. He throws the claim check on the desk and says, I've come to pick up my shoes. The old man looks at it, great deal of suspicion in his eyes. We talked about suspicion this morning. And he looked at him again, and he walked away to the warehouse in the back. But a few moments later, he came back with a big smile. He says, oh, they'll be ready next Tuesday. Now, a story always has to have a point, and my point's simple. Please don't procrastinate when you go home. I'm not suggesting that you drink from the fire hydrant. I'm going to suggest what Howard has suggested so many times, take the time to choose maybe 5 action items and incorporate one at a time.